Hello, everybody. Welcome and hello. It's been a while, hasn't it? I am your host. I am the man with a plan, the podcast man, Hurricane. So, we've got a lot to cover today, don't we? So, let's talk for a little bit, as I do every single year. First thing I want to do is just say thank you guys. Thank you for coming here and spending time and taking this time out of your, I assume, busy days to come here and just celebrate what we all love, Wings of Fire. More specifically, the creators. Notice how I didn't say artists there. We're talking about the creators. That includes the writers and the beautiful musicians, two of which made the music that you just heard, SJLS and Music Mommy. Thank you to you too. You guys make incredible artwork. You guys like what I did there with playing the original and then playing the remix at the end? I hope you guys like that. That always gives me the chills when that song comes on and the final 20 seconds come along where it just quiets. Yeah, I love it so much. So, also there was a lot of artwork during the countdown. Some of it you see here. The background for this actually was created by Moonfire and Zagir, and the rest were made by Rhino Bullrack, Snow Leopard Draws, Desert Bloom Beasts, and yours truly. Links to all of our pages can be found in the description. So go give those guys a follow, go stalk their everyday lives, because they have amazing artwork, and they are really incredible at what they do. So thank you to them. So I also want to say this. This is a complaint that I get every single year, and every single year I have to explain this, so I will say it now. The complaint is that it's unfair for people to win multiple categories. Some people, I will not say who, you will find out in due time, have won multiple categories. People think that's unfair. Well, I say it's an award show. Everybody votes. I don't vote. I have voted a total of 0 times. I only vote to break a tie. There were a couple ties, but I didn't actually vote on anybody. So, this is all the community. What am I going to say? Guys, don't vote for this guy? It's just, it doesn't make sense. Why would I do that? It wouldn't accomplish anything, and it would defeat the purpose of vote for whoever you'd like. So, that's why, to those people that say it's unfair for people to win multiple awards, I say, well, it's what happens. We have a few categories to go over today, 12 in fact, and I will read them off as follows. Most Improved, Most Creative, Most Recognizable, Best Artist, Best Animator, Best Writer, Best Musician, Best Instagram Account, Best DeviantArt Account, Best Amino Account, Best Group and Fan Account, and finally, the greatest one of all, Creator of the Year. That is the formerly named Artist of the Year for my returning viewers. It's the same thing, same idea, except it's just for all creators instead of just artists. Final thing I'd like to say is we had an incredible turnout. The first year, there were 27 voters. The second, around 50 so. This year, 81 unique voters. That's more than the last 2 years put together, so you guys are incredible. All of you that voted. You are all amazing, and it's because of you that I can do this every year. So I really do have to thank you all from the bottom of my heart, because I love doing things like this, and I really love coming back every year and taking a lot of time to do it. Speaking of time, it took me about 80 hours of work to finish this entire award ceremony. To do the entire thing, including the countdown, about 80 hours. 80. The countdown took about 30 or 40 hours, including rendering, because screw rendering and screw After Effects. As amazing as it is. Anyway, I am sure I love you too, Reno. But anyway, I'm sure that you guys are all bored of me talking. You want to know who the winners are. There is a prize pool. Here's how it's gonna work. I'm gonna show you guys the 4 nominees for each category. And each of these nominees You can see there, I'll talk a little bit about each one, nothing too crazy. I'll tell you what I know because I haven't really done any outside research. But we'll talk about them for just a few seconds, I won't take too long, and then I will show you guys the winners. The prize pool. Basically, winners of these go into a get art from a prize pool, or creations from a prize pool, and you can see that prize pool there. So we will get started now. How about it? Right? So let me just organize everything over here that I need to organize, and I believe that we are ready. So let's get this started. So the first category we have is most improved, and it simply goes to the people that have improved the most in their work over the course of 2018. We have 4 nominees, as with most of these categories. I'll get into the reason for most in just a little bit. But we have X the Dragon Reborn X, or the Dragon Reborn, or Mama Liz. We have Desert Bloom Beast, who made the beautiful artwork of Blue that you guys saw in the countdown. We have Desert Nettle. She is all over the place, and she is all over Amino, especially. I've seen her a lot on Amino, also Instagram. And Cactus Hugger, who I actually just learned out about through the creation of through this year's awards. And really, she's pretty incredible. I've never seen anything like the things that she does. She's very, very skilled. So, again, 4 categories, and the winner for most improved we have the Dragon Reborn, also known as Mama Liz. Congratulations, you have won if you're here. I don't know if you are here or not, but congratulations to you. Now, let's just kind of keep the ball rolling here. Most creative, the person who has shown great creativity in their work. Very simple. There's 3 people here because the 4th person, who I will not name because I feel like it'd be rude to call them out, decided to opt out of the competition. And that's totally okay. There's absolutely nothing wrong with that. In fact, if you don't want to be in it, I encourage you to tell me I don't want to be in it. There is absolutely no pressure. But one person did opt out of this, and they also opted out of Creator of the Year. So that's why there are only 3 nominees here. So, most creative, the person has shown great creativity in their work. It is very, very obvious what that is. It's a pretty simple concept. So, we have Biohazardia. She does a lot of tutorials, and she's done a lot of artwork, and she actually is a co-creator of Pyrea Pentala Alliance University, which is a roleplay group on mainly Discord and DeviantArt, which actually is nominated for another category. So Biohazardia, incredible person. Moonfire, she is also incredible, and she's shown a lot of growth over the past 2 years, and her character Nephthys is very iconic among some. And that's Wave. Yay! Also, yeah, Laura, how about Salamander though, right? Salamander gang, anyone? And then last we have Spookapai. I believe it's Spookapai. I can never pronounce her name right. The whole reason I know about her is because of how you pronounce her name. Is it Spookapai? Is it Spookapee? Is it Spookuppy? Is it Spookapai? It's Spookapai, apparently. So, anyway, enough rambling. Salamander gang. Alright, well, anyway, let's continue on. The winner of Most Creative will go to Congratulations, Biohazardia. in winning most creative. Again, she has done a lot for this community, and I mean, look at this. This is really cool. Saying, you know, the whole Fathom and Turtle are like Turtle's like a reincarnation of Fathom. That's really creative. I really do like that. So congratulations, Biohazardia. I am sad to say, but she could not come to the stream tonight because she is out with some friends. But she will be very happy to see this when she comes back home. Next, we have most recognizable. It goes to the person with a really creative style for art or writing or music. Basically, you could pick them out of a crowd. And those 4 people are... We have Cactus Hugger, the Dragon Reborn again. Bio, you just won most creative. Congratulations. Cactus Hugger, Dragon Reborn, Rhino Bullrack, and Ninzius. I believe it's Ninzius. So... we've talked about the Dragon Reborn, and we've talked about Cactus Hugger. Ninzius, I know very little about, to be honest. Rhino, though, I know a lot about. We are pretty good friends, actually. He actually helped me co-host the very first Wings of Fire Awards 2 years ago, so he knows this thing inside and out. He's helped a lot, and he helped really get this on the map, so a big thanks to him. He's done a lot, and really, I can't thank him enough for that. Yeah, great guy. And also, he helps me redline things occasionally. You're awesome, dude. Anyway, enough rambling about people that... I mean, it's only 1 of 4 people, so, I mean, we gotta talk about the other 3, right? So, but, I mean, might as well... I'm very nervous. Might as well talk about the winner, right? So, the winner for most recognizable goes to... the Dragon Reborn, Liz, again. This is why I brought it up, because I know that at least one person is going to be disappointed that they won twice. So, what has been announced so far? So far, most improved, most creative, and most recognizable. The winner for most improved was the Dragon Reborn. Most creative was Moonfire, or no, it was Bio. And most recognizable is the Dragon Reborn. Wait. Yeah. Yeah? Hold on. Hold on, give me just 1 second. Let me just check something. Hold on. What the... Give me a second. This is awkward. So, yeah, I have something to admit. I messed up. So, I looked at the votes for best or most creative, and I said, oh, well, looks like Bio's won. I was wrong. Yeah, I'm sorry. I really am. I'm very, very sorry. But Bio did not win most creative. The winner is actually Moonfire. Moonfire is the actual winner of most creative. I guess the most I can say is my bad. But yes, I'm very sorry. It is Moonfire. Moonfire did win most creative. I apologize deeply to Bio especially. Yes, okay, well, it's fine. Might as well cut our losses and continue on. La La Land, I have no idea what that is. I probably should know what it is. But, yeah. It was actually extremely close with most creative. Bio got 24 votes. Spookapai got 26. Moonfire got 27. So, congratulations, Moonfire. You have won Most Creative. I'm very sorry to Bio again. Now, where were we? Oh, yes. This was right. Liz has won Most Recognizable. And it really does show. She had this Disney phase that she went through in, I believe, mid-2018, early 2018. She went through that, and that really did impress me. I was very, very impressed by that. So, again, congratulations, and let's continue on. Next, we have the Best Artist category. I didn't get this one wrong either, I promise. None of these should be wrong. I guess that was just a glitch in the Matrix. But, anyway, we got the Best Artist Award, which is going to the person who has the best art amongst DeviantArt, Amino, and Instagram. Very, very simple as to what it is. We have the Dragon Reborn, Desert Nettle, Biohazardia, and Ninzius. We've talked about them all. So, I guess let's set this back up again. Yeah, again, I'm really sorry. I didn't mean for it to end out like that, but stuff happens, I guess. So, anyway, they're all very talented. Cougar is absolutely right. They are all very talented people, but who will win? So, the winner for Best Artist is... Yep. Biohazardia wins. This one for real. I'm checking right now. She won by over half. She got 41 votes. She won by over half. This is absolutely correct. I just checked. But I'm shooting myself in the. I'm gonna shoot myself in the foot again. Look at that, and that changes. Oh man. Okay. Well, I'm not gonna point out any more mistakes. We're just gonna kind of roll with the punches at this point. I've been very nervous, and I've been working since 8 o'clock this morning, and also 6 o'clock yesterday morning. Fun. So, next we have Best Animator, and it is again a very simple category. Who has the best animations? So we have Cougar Coast, Starstruck Doodles, Triangle Sequel, and Verasai. I hope I pronounced that last one right, because I don't freaking know. I believe it's Verasai. Yes, I've been working very, very hard. But we have Verasai, Cougar Coast, Starstruck Doodles, and Triangle Seagull. All of them are incredible at what they do. They all have their own unique styles, which I think makes it very, very interesting to watch everything that they have to do. So, anyway, let's talk. Best Animator. Yep, Cougar Coast wins. Congratulations. I know that you're in the chat here, so congratulations, Cougar. You are amazing. You've done incredible work over the past few years, I believe. So, congratulations. You're freaking awesome. So, yes, congratulations, Cougar. Keep making incredible animations. And let's go on to Best Writer. So, Best Writer. Who's made really good freaking stories? Is it too late to apply for prizes? I'd say no, but if you guys want to contribute, to the prize pool, you have until midnight tonight, which is going to be in a little over 6 hours. Once that happens, it's closed off, and I don't care how many things you put forward, it's got to close at some point. It's going to close at midnight tonight in 6 hours. So, go onto the journal, which you can just go to my page. It's down in the description, and you can just comment there what you want to put in and tell me what categories, and then obviously give examples as to what it is, so I know that you're not lying and that you've done something like this before and you have experience. Anyway, So we have Pleiades the Nightwing, Rhino Bullrack, Shark Cats, and Snow Shadow. Most of these people I haven't actually heard about. Shark Cats, I don't read many fan fictions, I'm not gonna lie. I don't read many. But I know about Shark Cats, and I definitely know about Rhino, because as I said before, him and I are pretty good freaking friends. So, they all have created their own... They've all created their own stories, and they've all created their own worlds. Rhino especially, with his Aranimus story, Vehement Cycle, whatever you want to call it. The whole Vehement story, and how that kind of plays out with all of his beautiful characters. And all these other nominees also have created incredible worlds. Like, we have the Driftsire here, with Pleiades. So, let's get into it. I'm sure that some of you in here want to know who've won. The winner for Best Writer Rhino Bullrack. Congratulations, Rhino. You are freaking awesome. I need to still read some of the things that you've put out, but I will be getting to that finally. I just keep forgetting. Sorry. But, anyway, you've created an amazing story, you've created lovable characters, and you've created a beautiful world that everybody can enjoy, and everybody has a joy of reading. So, you've really done a lot. You and your editor have done great work with bringing this whole world together and incorporating characters that people love, like Weed here. I really like her. She's one of my favorite characters next to Krona. But, yeah, I mean, there we go. It's Rhino Bullrack has won. Congratulations, Rhino. Next we have Best Musician. We're gonna get a little soundtrack change in here, aren't we? So, we have 4 people here, 2 of which were actually part of the countdown. Yeah, good job, Rhino. Honestly, I would be too. Not to kind of toot my own horn about it. But, anyway, we have 4 musicians here. We have SJLS, who made a lot of the music, as well as the music that you're hearing right now. This music, by the way, is called... I believe it's Reborn, or no, it's Deviant. My bad, it's Deviant, and it's a really good song. It's a lot more fast-paced than some of his other songs, but it's really good. It's really good for hype, as well as all the other songs that he's made. Crescent Music and Sarcastic But Sincere, we did not incorporate any of their music, but they have created wonderful tracks over the last year, and we all, of course, know Music Mommy. She has also created incredible, incredible music using only a piano. Some people rely on synthesizers. Some people rely on external programs. She uses a piano. And that's really respectable. That is really respectable. So, let's get a little bit of soundtrack change in here. How about it? So, the winner, if you're awesome, you will know by the music. The winner for Best Musician. Congratulations, Music Mommy. You have won Best Musician. Really, it's really respectable. I've never learned how to play the piano, and I'm really jealous of those people that do. So, I'd love to learn piano one day. I should probably take it up. And this here, all of these beautiful musicians have really inspired me to try and do that. So, congratulations, Music Mommy. You have created incredible music over the past year that we all can not necessarily like not necessarily rock out to, but calm down and focus and really reflect on things. That's what I feel the mood of your music kind of gives off, and I really do like that. It's nice to have a balance of very intense and very calming, and I think that's incredible, really. Next we have the best Instagram account. We're coming into the last few here. We have basically it's just the best. Who has the best Instagram account here? We've got Circuit, Biohazardia, Juniper Rain, and Desert Nettle. And we haven't talked about Juniper or Circuit, but Circuit has this really cool looking ice dragon named Sei. And this ice dragon is really freaking cool. It's a really cool looking ice dragon, pun intended. And Juniper Rain has a beautiful rain wing named Juniper. Yes, I assume that's where Juniper and Rain comes from, because rain wings. So thank you for coming, Riverflight. And we've talked about Desert Nettle and Biohazardia in the past. Let's get another soundtrack back in. Let's bring it back to... Oh wait, it is not Deviant, it's Reborn, my bad. Well, it's fine. Let's start talking about this again. Let's get into this. So, the winner for our best Instagram account yes, congratulations, Biohazardia, again. Yes, for the second time. I thought it was 5 times, or not 5 times. I thought she's been nominated 5 times. I thought it was 3 times that she's won. She's only won 2 so far, at least. So, Biohazardia, congratulations. I love Kinkaju's face on this, by the way. I love it. It's beautiful. I really like how you put everything everywhere, so that no matter where you are, because let's be real, the mobile apps for DeviantArt are awful. They're complete trash, and they haven't been updated in like 2 years, I think. I think the last time the Android one's been updated was like May of 2017. It's awful. But anyway, it's nice to go on Instagram and say, hey, look, Biohazardia has uploaded a new thing. I'm going to take a look at it, and I'm going to love it forever because it's amazing, and it's beautiful, and I will cherish it, and I will hang it up on my wall. Yes, look at Winter. He's actually not moody for once. Well, congratulations, Bio. You have done great. Yes, voice crack. The prize pool is basically people will contribute to a prize pool. It's like group prizes, and the winner from each category will win what that category has gotten for the prize pool. So, for example, let's say best Instagram account has gotten like a headshot, a head bust, and then another headshot. Whoever the winner is, and they're from all 3 different people, the winner would win all 3 of those things. That's basically what a prize pool is. So next we have best DeviantArt account, and again we are getting into interesting things here because we have Moonfire, the Dragon Reborn again, Biohazardia again, and Skya Galaxy. Skya Galaxy has been a voice for the LGBT community, which is very big in Wings of Fire for whatever reason. But, I mean, it's not like that's a bad thing, really. But he has created the LGBT Wings group, and that's been, I guess, what some people will call a safe space for people who create that type of art. This is going to be very close. Is it actually close? Hold on. For best DeviantArt account? No, it's not close. It is not even close. I'm sorry, but it is not close. Okay, so let's get into this then, shall we? The winner for best DeviantArt account Yeah, I think now you guys can see why I had to say at the very beginning, hey, here's why people will win multiple times, and here's why it's okay. Yeah, Bio has won 3 times. She has won a quarter of the categories by herself, and there are still 3 more to come. Yeah, so, I mean, let's just keep the ball rolling. Let's get through these last 3. Next, we have Best Amino Account. Some people say Amino is a hellhole. I say it's a pretty cool place for hell. It's got a lot of amazing artists, but it has the terrible downside of terrible picture quality. Because every single time I go to get artwork, it basically looks like it came out of a freaking microwave. That's talking about the quality of the artwork, like, you know, files and whatnot, not necessarily the art itself. The art is great, but the file quality, it's terrible on Amino. But anyway, we've got 4 people here. We've got Desert Nettle, which we all know. We've got, I'm going to butcher these names because I do not use Amino often. We've got Aerokiba, Grat, or Grot, and Binturong. Binturong seems to have a very similar style to Moonfire. At least at one point, Moonfire had a similar style like this. Aerokiba, I get Velociraptor vibes from, and Grat, I also kind of get Nexus Universe vibes from this, or Cougar Coast vibes. I get Cougar Coast vibes from this. So anyway, I guess let's reveal the winners. So the winner for Best Amino Account Congratulations, Desert Nettle. You have won Best Amino Account. Now, I'm kind of chalking this down to a lot of people here are on DeviantArt, but really, Desert Nettle is incredible even on Amino. It's not even that a lot of the voters here are from DeviantArt, it's that she actually is that good. Which is awesome. Really, that's freaking awesome. We have the last vote here, the last category here before the famous Creator of the Year award. Creator of the Year award. So let's go to the Best Group and Fan Account award. I had to pull off some screen caps there with those 2 on the right, but we have Pyrea Pantala Alliance University, also known as PPAU, which is owned by Biohazardia and Alaska Drawing. We have Wings of Fire, which is owned by Toucan. And we have another account also named Wings of Fire, and then an account named Wings of Confessions, where you can privately confess various things about books anonymously. So, yeah, we've got some confessions people in here. We've got Pyrea Pantala. We've got Wings of Fire. We've got Toucan somewhere in here. Yep, there he is, Supreme Leader Toucan. And the Wings of Fire team may be in here, but who knows? I've actually had a podcast the other day about Pyrea Pantala with Biohazardia, Alaska Drawing, and then a moderator, Dolphin Draws. You guys should go take a look at it. It's on my channel. But do it after this, because this is more important. So, they're all pretty interesting in their own ways, and all 4 of them have their own little quirks and personality to it. But who is the best? Yeah, I don't know, man. This broke again. Earlier, it was black and white, and then I fixed it so it would be color, but it was still black and white. Here now, so it was black and white, and then I fixed it to color, and then it fixed, and then here it is. It's black and white again. I don't know. I give up. But oh yeah, I forgot to what it said. I forgot to explain what best group and fan account is. It's basically groups that are attributed to Wings of Fire, not necessarily accounts, or accounts on things like Instagram or Amino that are dedicated using usually a group to the Wings of Fire community. It's not individual accounts. I got a few votes for Biohazardia. I'm not gonna lie. I did get a few votes for Biohazardia for this, but that's not a group or fan account. So that didn't count. But now, guys, it's time for the big one. The big one that everything has been leading up to. Creator of the Year. Creator of the Year is a blanket term, really. It's just basically everything about this specific person, Ninzius, Spookapai, or Biohazardia, have done something or many things that have greatly contributed to the community. I think I actually got a vote for this. Not gonna lie, I think I got like 1 or 2 votes for this, which is great. It's not a tie, even though it should be, because they're all amazing. But there can only be one winner. Stick around after this, because this is the last award, but I still want to talk to you guys and kind of communicate. So we will talk about the winner, and then stick around, and we'll talk a little bit more about the awards and whatnot. So meanwhile, I will be really quick stalling for time so I can actually change this stuff, because I forgot to do that up until the last second. Look at me, stalling for time like the good boy I am. Anyway, the winner of the greatest award for the Wings of Fire Awards. By the way, I'm going to make badges for all of them, or at least I'm going to try to, and then you guys can put them on your accounts if you want. But Biohazardia, Spookapai, and Ninzius, no need for introduction, they are all incredible. Yep, so only one of them can win. And then after 80 hours of constant work, the winner of Creator of the Year for the Wings of Fire Awards 2018 is Congratulations, Biohazardia. You have won Creator of the Year, the highest award that can be offered at the Wings of Fire Awards. So, let's talk about her for a little bit. So, Biohazardia came to us blissfully in the year, I believe, 2017. She's been around for a long time, though, with her DeviantArt account. It's been around for quite a while. A while in 2017, I believe, or it was 2016, she created Jade Mountain Academy, which was a roleplay group centered around the Jade Mountain Academy many years after the events of the books. People could create their own characters and roleplay them going along the beautiful landscapes of Pyrea and live in Jade Mountain Academy. And then the third arc hit. Pantala became a thing, and it quickly changed everything. How are we going to incorporate new tribes into Jade Mountain Academy? The answer? You don't. You make an entire... Thank you for coming, Bio. You create an entire new island between Pyrea and Pantala called the Isle Mezzo, and you create a university, create a society on this entire island. And it became known as Pyrea Pantala. It quickly became a huge phenomenon. It became a big success. It launched in the early parts of 2018, and it has since blown up. It has its whole events. It has all of its events, and it has all of these different things that people can do. I actually joined it a few weeks ago. The idea of it was so selling to me. The idea of a world where you can create a character and then they become the main characters of this beautiful story brought me in immediately. I filled out my application immediately and I joined. And instantly I was met with the kindest, amazing, greatest people I have ever met. Some of them are in here too. Lord Salamander, anyone? We actually had a podcast about this. Again, go watch it and go listen to it and take it in and go and join this thing. Seriously, go and join it. It is so incredible. I actually did freak out about the events and the amount of things that were possible, because in this world it constantly changes. This world constantly changes and it constantly grows. And you feel like you actually make not too much of a difference for it to be unnatural, but enough of a difference to where it matters and it feels like you're important. You aren't just some random character thrown to the wayside. You can make it that if you want, which is the beauty of it. It could be a random character, or it could be the leader of a great squadron of the greatest fighters to ever roam the Isle Mezzo. Any of them. And that's incredible. And Bio and Alaska, they created that. They built this entire society, this entire living, breathing world out of a book about dragons saving the world. When I thought about this, and I thought, who would win this award? I think there would be no better person than the creator of this beautiful group, Pyrea Pentala Biohazardia. So, it's been incredible, really. It's been incredible to kind of sit through this and watch this community grow. And it's been great sitting here and watching Bio change the entire community. So, from all of us with love, thank you, Bio. Holy crap, I kept that up for 3 minutes. Ugh. Well, thank you guys so much for coming. Really. I really do appreciate all of you coming here and spending time with me. It took me 80 hours, roughly, from beginning to end. That includes advertising and getting all of the and getting everything set up and getting all the art and doing the countdown and setting all of the stuff that you saw here up. It took me about 80 hours. And next year, I'm going to try and do 100. I'm going to make it even more. I'm going to make sure that next year it comes back even better than last time. Thank you guys for all of your support. Again, stick around for a little bit. So, really, honestly, I have to give it up to the winners. I will read off the winners now, once again. Most improved, the winner is the Dragon Reborn. Most creative, Moonfire. It is Moonfire, I promise. Most recognizable, the Dragon Reborn. Best artist, Biohazardia. Best animator, Cougar Coast. Best writer, Rhino Bullrack. Best musician, Music Mommy. Best Instagram account, Biohazardia. Best Deviant account, Biohazardia. Best Amino account, Desert Nettle. And best group account, Pyrea Pentala Alliance University, also known as PPAU. And creator of the year is Biohazardia. I will not name off second, third, and fourth place here, but in the journal that will be going up shortly after this event is over, I will put in first, second, third, and fourth place for each. So I'll go and take a look at that. But I will name off Creator of the Year for fourth place to first place, or third place to first place in this case. Third place was Spookapai, second place was Ninzius, and first place was Biohazardia. Bio won 70% of the votes. It wasn't even close. Music Mommy, it might not be a cool name, but it's a pretty name. It's a nice name, and it's an iconic name. And that's great. It's nice to have an iconic name. So, again, thank you guys for coming. And now, it's time for what happens at the end of every stream. There's no more awards or anything like that, but if you guys want to make next year's awards even better, I need your help. Suggestion time. If there was anything here that you thought, wow, it'd be nice to incorporate this, or it'd be nice to have this happen next year, or if you want like a new category, if you guys want any of this stuff, just tell me and I will consider it. It's not going to be around for a while. It's almost March. This should have been finished last month, but December of 2019 is when it will start up again. So, yes, you're awesome, Music Mommy. Yeah, thank you guys for coming. For those of you heading out, thank you for you guys coming here and staying here and helping me out next year. Thank you also. Best Salamander fan, that's every category, really. It's a secret hitting category. I really like the separate votes for the unpopular artists and creators you've done in the past. That, there's a reason I didn't incorporate that, and I should have told you guys that, why I didn't. But the reason so basically Salamander is a queen in Pyrea Pantala, and she has basically a cult. Stay tuned for Music Mommy and SJL's collab, maybe? What if there's a LGBT plus category? No reason to do that, because being gay does not change how you do your art. There's no point in having that. But the reason I did not put the subcategories in, as they were called subcategories. Basically, how it worked, for those of you that don't know, is there would be the normal categories, but then there would be subcategories, and they'd be split by follower count. If you had 0 to 300 followers, you would be put in a lower category. If you were in 301 and up, you would be in a different category. And the prizes would be separate for those two, so people could contribute to stuff. There are a few problems with that. Number one is it was hard to find 4 people on both levels for everybody to vote on, because it wasn't like I was voting on people. Other people were, but it was tough for people to find voters for that. It was just a difficult thing to do. And also, another thing is it is absolute hell for me to set up. It's very, very difficult. So I decided not to do it. It's just absolute hell for me. It's terrible. And thank you for coming late. So I decided not to put it in. And I don't plan on it coming back unless I can find a way to make it better. But that's why. Let's kind of scroll back up. There should be an award for outside artists, outside traditional and digital artists. What do you mean by outside? Like awards outside art? Well, I mean, there was writing and music. Let's see. I think limiting certain votes per website might make things easier, like only Instagram users vote for Instagram categories. Perhaps. But that makes me think, I'm probably not going to incorporate Amino next year, because Amino is very, very difficult to use. A lot of people disable private messaging, so I can't just go up to somebody and say, hey, can I talk to you, and can we organize this thing? Can we tell the whole community, hey, there's this award ceremony, let's get this going, let's talk about it, and let's figure out how we can approach this. That's a pretty difficult thing to do because of the limitations that Amino provides, and it allows people to reject any messages. So it kind of creates some problems. But anyway, that's probably why I won't be incorporating Amino next year. As big as it is and as much as I want it to be, it's just that it's a bit difficult for me to incorporate it. So let's see. Maybe have best YouTuber. Maybe, but I mean, keep in mind that all of these artists, mainly people do like speed paints, so that doesn't really count. That just goes back to the whole artwork thing, right? It just goes back to who has the best artwork, because that's all it is. And while there are some animation things, that goes into best animator. So best YouTuber is kind of already covered. If you want to go by it, Biohazardi is the best YouTuber for this year, because she had best artist and she had the best group and she got creator of the year. She has the best YouTube channel, therefore, because she does speed paints, how to draw stuff, and then she also talks about Pyrea Pantala occasionally with our podcast and whatnot. So let's see. Artists that do more like clay work or the loom bands or modeling kind of stuff. Name 4 people that do it. The problem is, when it comes to creating categories, is that it's very difficult to find people sometimes. So I kind of keep them general so that people think, okay, well, we're talking about people that do music for Wings of Fire. Okay, well, we've got Music Mommy, we've got Sesquipedalian, we've got Crescent Music, and we've got SJLS. We've got these 4 people, and they all do music. That's easy. But then you get into who does clay modeling? Who does weaving? Who does loom bands? Who does 3D modeling? That's pretty difficult. There's someone who makes glass wings of fire eggs? Yeah, it's tough to find. It has to be 4 people. There has to be 4 people that people know about in this community. I don't know 4 people, and I've been here for 4 years. So that's kind of where the problems lie. As great as an idea as it would have, and as amazing as it would be to incorporate all of these categories, it simply just can't be done some of the time. And while it sounds like I'm shooting down all of your ideas, and I'm sorry for that, it's just that new categories are really, really difficult to input. Amino stuff, the entire reason that the awards got pushed back a month was because of Amino. Mainly it was due to my own laziness, but when the time came for me to actually try and advertise to Amino, it basically got 0 traction. Nobody cared about it, so it just kind of crashed and burned. So, and I wanted to contact the event wings. The event wings are people that kind of coordinate events, and they kind of advertise things when they come along. So Amino is probably it's a big maybe. It's a big up in the air thing, and I don't know if I should even incorporate it next year, but we'll see. So we hit at 6:02 p.m., which was, I believe, I believe that was when Bio got crowned. That was 41 comments per minute. That was crazy. It's okay, Toucan, don't worry. Bio, the reasons I'll kind of just abridge it because I talked about this earlier, but I'll kind of abridge it for you. Basically, it was absolute hell for me to organize, and there wouldn't be enough people for some of the categories. So, for example, for the best writer category, for under 300 watchers, because it was only DeviantArt, there was only 1 person. That person instantly won. It's difficult to find the balance, and it's difficult to find the people that are a lot lower because they aren't as well known. Could be best talk or review videos be a category. Could that be? Perhaps. I think that'd be a bit better because that splits it up from speed paints. That's something I'll consider because I can think of a few people that do that. Yeah, I'll think about that. That's a good idea, Crestman. Are there any more questions or suggestions or things that you guys would like to know? If there's any questions you have about these awards in particular, like how long did something take to do, or how did this turn out, or what happened with this or this, let's talk about it. Oh, you found people? Oh, wow. Honestly, good on you. Huh. Maybe. That's a big maybe. We'll see. What was the rendering problem? Okay, so how crap was AE this time? I put it at like an 8. It was awful. So actually, let me set something up for you guys so I can kind of just show you how awful this was. So let me just pull up the let me pull up the countdown here really quick. Holy crap, okay. Let me just mute that. Alright, so here we have the countdown. It's 26 minutes. Alright, Rhino, just feel free to note me in a bit if you want. We can talk about stuff. I don't know. But thank you for coming, Rhino. Congratulations again, and see you soon. But here's the countdown. It's 26.5 minutes of rendering and 26.5 minutes of hell that I will never be getting back. So there was next year though, let me score to pictures so we can get some epic sound effects and stuff going. Sure. Okay. We'll collaborate on that. We'll figure it out. So one of the hard parts here was with the Aranimus part. Video rendering is, if you think video rendering is bad in any other program, you've never used After Effects. After Effects is terrible with rendering. What was going to happen is, you see all these flecks, these embers? What was going to happen is there was going to be all of these little embers coming up from the bottom. But when I tried to render said embers, they would crash the program. They would break everything. If you're new to the community, you still have a chance. Probably not, because people don't know you. But if you are popular on like a different community, like if you're popular on Instagram, you might. But I can't promise anything. All right, thank you for coming, Crestmint. It was a custom particle. I think it was called Particle World or something like that was the name of the effect. It's a pretty open-ended, effect, but it was just a pain to work with. So, have you tried Trapcode Particular? It's a great plugin for particles. I have not. Yeah, send me a link. You might, if Wings of Fire shouts you out, or join the Hive Wings with Hurry in it. Well, I don't vote on things, but yes, I actually do Tribe Wars every time, and I'm gonna be hosting it next season, hopefully, if that's okay with you too, Ken. But anyway, embers were gonna rise up from the ground, and it was gonna be great. But oops, oh yeah, you guys like my background? It's pretty cool, right? It's animated. Let me just pull up Streamlabs again. Anyway, so we yeah, I freaking love How to Train Your Dragon. I saw it the other day. I hope you guys, if any of you guys saw it, I hope you liked it. I loved it. But I mean, yeah, it's beautiful. Anyway, Wallpaper Engine game. I do have Osu, but I don't play it very often. I am kind of bad at it. It was really good. I almost cried. I'm a pretty stoic person, but I almost cried. Like a freaking baby. But yeah, so Embers out from the thing. Let me just, yeah, there we go. Embers were gonna rise out, and I saw it the day before. Yeah, but it crashed the program. It messed stuff up, so I ended up just scrapping it entirely. It wouldn't have done much, honestly. The next problem was with this here. This song is pretty freaking long. Music Mommy did an incredible job, but it was a very long song. At about this point here, the color of this changed to this. But the problem with it is, I mean, you think, oh, I'll just change this. I didn't learn about this until after I fully rendered the video. Rendering the video took hours. It took literal hours to render. And then I saw this. But it was here. It wasn't like it almost queued up. It almost matched up with the music, but it didn't. So that was just a straight up bug. And I said, okay, how am I going to fix this? Well, I'm just going to go render the timer composition, this thing, by itself. Then layer it over frame by frame. It was slightly off every time. So I had to scrap it. I also thought, I'll just render this without music. I'll just render it without music and then put in the music. Nope, this thing is tied to the music. So, I mean, it's moving here, right? But it would have been like this the entire time. It would have just looked like that. And that's bad. So, that kind of created another problem, so I had to go and re-render the entire thing. One of the last problems here was at the very end. This here, let me just play it again, because this is the thing I'm most proud of. I don't know if you guys can hear that or not, but yeah, I don't know if you guys can hear that or not, but basically, here's the idea was what you see here. the music dies down, and then it comes over to this. And then once the 5-second mark hits, this will go up into the sky. And then this would get dark, and then it would cut to black, wings of fire outwards. Yeah. Thank you for coming. Thank you for coming, Music Mommy. You've made incredible music over your career, and I think we all hope to see more soon, right? So thank you for coming, and congratulations again. See you later. But the idea was bright background, make it slightly darker, make it a bit more contrasty so it would be even darker, and then boom, then just cut it to black and then slowly fade out. That was the idea, right? Here was the problem with it. Okay, so the first thing was this would not match up with the music, and it's not all of it would go at the same speeds, right? So like this would go, this visualizer thing at the bottom would go, and then the timer would go, and then the trophy would go, and that created problems because that's obviously not what I wanted. Then everything kind of played normally for a little bit, right? And then what would happen was there would be this part where it kind of lifts up into the sky, and then the screen gets darker, and then it cuts to black. That was off by like 3 seconds. So how do you fix this? Re-render the entire freaking thing. Another few hours. So I thought, okay, I would just render it the night before. I use Flipping KineMaster on phone, so you know the pain of editing. Yeah, free programs or programs that are inexpensive typically are really, really bad. I mean, like, I think there's one called HitFilm, which is pretty good. And then there's some others that are pretty good too, but a lot of the free ones are just bad. Oh, wow, that was awful. A lot of those are just bad. But anyway, it was a lot of pain. It was a lot of suffering. The countdown alone probably took me around 30 of those 70 or 80 hours. Praise HitFilm. I use Premiere Pro. A is a grand and it's bad. After Effects has its... I know I like kind of... if it's expensive, it sucks unless you know it really well, Adobe. The thing is that After Effects is bad in some cases, but it's great in others. After Effects can do things that no other software can, and it is so good. Yeah, thank you, Mooney. Oh, by the way, you won most creative, so congratulations, Moon. There was a bit of a problem. I pulled a Steve Harvey there, but yeah, I kind of talked to people about this, and I was like, oh wow, rendering problems suck. I actually talked to SJLS. It's great for VFX. Yeah, it is. But yeah, this was a pain, but ultimately it turned out pretty much perfect with how I wanted it. And I mean, yeah, that's really it when it comes to the problems. Yeah, you did win something. It's just that I pulled a Steve Harvey and I messed something up. And yeah, I mean, that's going to be it for the whole thing there. Is there anything else that you guys would like to know when it comes to like what I did or how things worked or anything like that? Is there anything you guys would like to know? Running just off Photoshop manually is a new level of hell. Yeah, I'd believe it. Pelago says, I use free HitFilm and I liked it enough to buy it. Yeah, it's a solid program. It's got its pros. But yeah, is there anything that you guys would like to know about? Is there anything you guys are wondering? Anything you guys, like comments, questions, concerns, anything like that? At least they're good for tweening. Yeah, they are. Do you have any different plans for next year? How many of these have I done? I'll answer that first. I thought you made the music work very well. Thank you very much. I had a really clever idea of putting your music in there. Originally, it was going to be just the Dragonets Are Coming, the SJLS remix, and then that would just be it. But then I said, oh yeah, Music Mommy should probably put music in there. And then she sent me the Dragonets Are Coming the arena version, and that was what that other song was based off of. So I thought, put the Music Mommy version, put the original at the beginning, and then put the remix at the end. And it turned out perfectly. It was beautiful, and I am so proud of myself for figuring that out. And then the PPAU narration thing, that was just off the top of my head. I was originally planning on just playing a little bit of the music. Hey Frozen, welcome to the stream. I was thinking of just playing a little bit of music over it, but then I was like, you know what, screw it, let's do the whole song. And I just did it. That was off the top of my head there. I did not plan that. So I was kind of grasping at straws at the end there, but whatever. Anyway, I have done this. Yeah, so epic. Thank you so much. That's kind of the whole point. You're a bit late though, Frozen. The whole thing is done. Goosebumps? Yeah, I get goosebumps every single time I hear just every single time I hear like those last 20 or 30 seconds. Oh man, gets my heart racing. And it's the quietest part of the song, which is very different. But anyway, I've been doing this for 2 years, 3 now. Started in 2016, and then I did it in 2017, and now I did it in 2018. The first year I had the help from Rhino Bullrack to kind of get it on the map, because I used both his popularity and his creativity as a way to like kick this off, because I knew that he was popular, but I also knew that he would be really good in his judgment. So it was like kind of a two-way thing. It was kind of like 2 sets of stuff. And I believe he won Best Writer that year, if that was a category. That might have been a category. But I'm pretty sure he won something. So yeah, you guys can check those. And take a look at them, and they're pretty cool. But yeah, I've been doing it for 3 years now. This was the 3rd annual Wings of Fire Awards. I have done the first one I had help with Rhino Bullrack on. The second 2, including this one, were 100% me. So let's see. How do you flipping afford Adobe? Student discounts. You just prove that you're a student at a school or a university or a college or whatever, and then they'll give you like $40 off a month. It's really freaking good. So I have all of the programs for $20 a month instead of all of them for $60 a month. How nerve-wracking is doing this each year? 1 out of 10. A 10. It is absolutely a I could do some work on the promotion for next year though. Yeah, the promotion was pretty bad at this point. I'm glad that it got the traction that it did, and I'm happy that it was as popular as it was, but I mean, I felt like it could have gone further beyond that. But how nerve-wracking it is to do this is definitely a 10, because I put a lot of work into it, and I continuously put more and more work every year into getting this to work, and then I just hope that people like it. So when those first 2 problems came up, my heart just sank, because I was thinking, man, I screwed it up. It wasn't perfect. And that just killed me. That just killed me inside. But the rest of it went swimmingly, and it went smoothly. There always seems to be 1 problem a year, or 2 problems a year, but this was probably one of the worst years when it came to problems live. How do you get pickles out of a pickle jar? I just pick them up, dude. Open it up, pick them. You open up, take 2 fingers, you pick them up, and you close the lid. It's easy. Pickles are freaking awesome. Let's see. Do I have any different plans for next year? No, I don't have any. I don't have any plans for next year that are different. Maybe you throw the jar. No, you either what I could do is I could maybe help the music be a little bit more synced up, because SJLS said he might be willing to help me. So if I'm still talking to him by that point, I mean, I never make promises, but we'll still probably be talking, and as long as he doesn't disappear from the face of the earth, or I don't disappear from the face of the earth, yeah, we'll be talking about that, and he could probably help me with that. So yeah, I don't plan on doing anything too differently. The format is actually exactly the same from last year when it came to like actual layout. So like this here, well, actually it would be this. Like this whole idea was exactly the same, except it would have been the nominees would be over here, just written down, and then the winner would be here. But this year I decided to put all 4. That was basically it. So it's more or less the same, but also the icon is new. Like the where it has the Talons of Peace symbol with the olive thing on, right? The olive branch crown, I guess. That was that's new. I have a friend. She filming edits with flip a clip, and I have no idea how she does it. I don't even know really how to use that either. I don't use many mobile editing programs. I don't use any mobile editing programs. Let's see. I guess I'll talk for the next 5 minutes, and then we're gonna call it. Some 2D animated backgrounds could be cool. That's what I was thinking of doing, like adding in like little effects, so like embers or rain or fire or whatever. Like that's what I was thinking, but like I said, I tried to put ember particles in and it broke, so that was off the table there. But yeah, I was thinking of doing that. By the way, I feel bad because today I was looking back through, and let me actually pull this up here if I have it somewhere. I don't, but basically what happened was Pelago made this beautiful artwork for me, which was Talk Sprites trap code next year. I don't know, maybe. I don't know exactly what those are. But anyway, Pelago made this beautiful artwork for me, and it was like this inspirational quote. It was basically Wave sitting at a desk, and the waffle awards were in the background, and it was pretty cool. So so I asked her, hey, can you send me this but without the background, so I can use it for and yeah, it ended up just messing up. It ended up just I messed up and I forgot to use it, and it sucked. But anyway, I guess we'll talk for a few more minutes and then we'll call it. Yeah, any more? Just saw How to Train Your Dragon 3. Yeah, it's really freaking good. Please no spoilers. I've seen it, but just be courteous to the people that haven't seen it. Yeah, any more questions, any more comments, any more concerns, any more anything, like any suggestions? If not, I'm gonna just end the stream here. Do you notice what was on the corkboard in the background? I did. I'll read off what it said actually. I did notice it though. I did. So let's see. Where art thou, Romeo? Where is Pelagai? Yeah, we've got it's like a little picture of Nephthys, and it says Mooney with a heart, and then Wings of Pokemon streaming now. Hurricane Rising, Xbox Cat. That was actually, I think, a reference to a podcast that I did with her. And then Wings of Fire awards, and it showed all of the awards that were for this year. And also in the back on the screens were actual screenshots. One of them was from the awards last year, and one of them is of my Discord server, which is really cool. Like, honestly, that level of detail is really impressive. Also, I see the Windows 7 there. Not judging. Windows 7 is good. But yeah, that's pretty cool. So try to make it more cinematic, like with all the stuff. Yeah, I will try to, but this yeah, I'll try to, honestly. That was kind of the goal, make it as epic and inspiring and cinematic as I could. But yeah, I will definitely try to make it more cinematic next year. So any more final words before we cap off this year? Noise doesn't even look like a word. Epic collab. Oh yeah. I'm glad that you guys liked it. Yeah, I guess, yes, thank you. Speak now, forever hold your peace. Yes, speak now or forever hold your peace, because this will be over in a few minutes. And then we will be back to waiting for next year. And I don't plan on stopping, because I still love Wings of Fire to death. I will stop doing the Wings of Fire awards when I stop liking Wings of Fire, and that will not be for a few years. I love the direction that the series is taking. So until Wings of Fire ends, I get bored of it, or I physically cannot do it anymore, it will continue. I hope next year will be even better too. Every year I try to make myself better, and I try to better both myself, and I try to better the awards too. Yes, thank you guys, really. For those of you that are still here, at the height of this we were probably around the 50s. 51 I believe was the max. But for those of you that are still around here, Cougar, Weirdest Person, Pelago, Worst, Diamond, Mooney, SJLS, all of you, I try to better myself, and I try to better the stream every single year. So thank you. I know you guys are thanking me for hosting this, but I really need to thank you guys, because if I didn't get all of the support that you guys, yeah, next year 100, hopefully, but if I didn't have all the support that you guys gave me and that you guys provided, I probably would not be doing this right now. I mean, it's really because of all of you guys that I can do this, and I can take all of this time to just give back to the community that I truly do appreciate and I truly do love. So from the bottom of my heart, and all of this time that I've spent making this, and all of these beautiful, amazing, incredible 4 years together, all of us as basically a family of dragon lovers, thank you. Really, thank you. Thank you so much. So I am sure that some of you have a lot of stuff to do tomorrow, so I won't talk for too much longer. But yeah, thank you to SJLS and Music Mommy for providing the music for the countdown, as well as the awards, like during the awards, to reveal the winners. Congratulations to the winners: Biohazardia, Moonfire, The Dragon Reborn, Cougar Coast, Rhino Bullrack, Music Mommy, Desert Nettle, and Pyrea Pantala. Congratulations to all you, and thank you all for watching. I don't want to leave, I really don't, but I know that all good things must come to an end. So we're going to draw the curtains on this year, and next year will hopefully be even better. Again, thank you all so much for coming to this. I've been here for 4 years, and I don't plan on stopping anytime soon. I will see you guys next year for the Wings of Fire Awards 2019. Watch the skies, everybody, and watch for people that you think deserve these awards and really deserve to be put down and marked as legends. Thank you all. Have a good night.